Shall we decorate the unit for autumn 22? Let's get started. Hello everybody, welcome to Acorn and Oak and today's Decorate with me. Today we're going to be decorating the glass cabinet or hutch that we have in our dining room, and we're going to get it decorated for autumn 2022. So my theme this year is the same as last year: creams, golds and browns, because I think that theme goes very well the way we've got our living room and dining room decorated. I don't know why it's going all spastic. You know something, crafters? I recorded the first two shelves, looked at my camera, and it said memory error. So now I've had to find a memory card that's working. Thankfully I had one in my old camera, and that one seems to be working fine. And now I'm starting again. So I hope that just shows how much I love you guys. Right, so the first thing we'll put in is one of these plates. Now I got this plate, and most of the things that I'm putting in this cabinet are either from the charity shop, car boot sale, which is what we call oh gosh, I'm trying to think what they're called overseas in the US. Flea market. We call them car boot sales, you guys call them flea markets. We call them charity shops, you call them thrift stores. But I got this set of 6. I can't remember who makes them. Fine bone china, and my old eyes can't see that, but they're made in England and they're lovely. And I'm going to be using them at Christmas as well, because the center part there does resemble a snowflake. So that go in the center. If you've been following me for any length of time, you know that I try and anchor the back of my unit with something. So the next thing we're going to add is this tall lady here. She is from Belay. I'm not even going to butcher that, and I don't know where it was made, but I think I should have put my other eyes in today. 2002, not vintage, but then again they say that anything over 20 years is vintage. So we're going to put her in the top left hand corner, slightly angled so she's facing out. And then in the right hand corner we're going to put party light, tea light and pillar candle holder, and the repainted artichoke that I got from Habitat, which is sold from Argos and Sainsbury's here. I've got this eBay found brown urn, and I've just put in some pheasant leaves, not pheasant leaves, Gareth, pheasant feathers. So we're going to have 2 candlesticks, one laying down, one where it should be. And we're going to put a little resin pumpkin in this corner. And we're going to use this. This is an eBay find. It does have kind of a summery pattern on it, but you don't really realize it, and I tend to use this all year round. I can put things inside if I want to, and it's one of those tableware you put, you know, if you're making a soup or you want to serve it from something. So that's going to go in the left hand corner, and then we're just going to add some foliage. So I've got some artificial cream oak leaves, which I used in a wreath and candlestick project which is coming up. So that'll go in that corner. And then I've got a faux cream, I tell you, my words escape me today, and it's the same thing when I was recording it earlier. A cream sunflower. And I've got some faux leaves in the cream and the green, and some faux acorns. So I'm just going to tuck those under. So that's that, like that. That sits there. And then poking up here, we're going to have some more of the cream and the lovely greeny blue of the lamb's ear. So I'm going to press the button and take the elevator down to the next floor. Yep, the sound effects come free. And as with the other one, you're going to anchor the back with a plate. Or should I say, as with the top one. We're also going to put in a crocheted doily. No, my mum didn't make this. My mum's and this are not a crocheter. You are going to see items in my home tour, and possibly we decorate these because mum made me some knitted table runners this year, so you'll see those coming up. We have this very heavy and very large brass candlestick which will go on the left hand side. On the right hand side we're going to have the, I think this is a teapot and not a coffee pot. Let me know in the comments crafters which one it is so that I know for sure. And it's got the same pattern, and as I say, this was an eBay find. And then we got a lovely pheasant. I asked this in the recorded thing, the previous bit that I recorded that you're not going to see, but does anybody know what that marking is? It's a crown with an S underneath it. You can let me know what that is. So I'm going to put this lovely pheasant just there. And then we've got a stack of teacups in the cream and gold. And you're going just there. And the last thing I'm putting on there ornament wise is a Hello Pumpkin, which I got from eBay. No, I didn't. Poundland at the end of last season, because my store finally got them in, but they got them in at the end of the season. And then we're just going to pop in some wooden beads for texture, some more faux lamb's ear, another faux sunflower, cream foam oak leaf, and a touch of the faux lambs here at the back here. And then I'm going to call that shelf done. Okay, now we need to go to the ground floor. So let me take you down and angle you forward. Right, so the first thing is a rattan placemat that will anchor my back, and then I have a wood slice which will go in front of it, and then I have got a couple of pheasant feathers that will go on the base, a lamb's ear candle ring, another artificial cream sunflower, and then we've got some more faux leaves and an acorn. So I'm just going to disperse them throughout. And then on top of that we've got a glass, faux mercury glass pumpkin, which Poundland stocked a few years ago. They no longer do them, I don't think. And that's the bottom shelf done. So let me take you in so you can see everything. And just to show you the top, because I'm not doing the top on camera, that's a vintage suitcase that I got on eBay. Just go backwards so you can see it in all its glory. Okay, so let's go on to the adjacent side. Okay, let's move on to the top shelf on the adjacent side. And I'm a very symmetrical decorator, which if you've been following me for any time, I'm sure isn't a surprise. I have another one of these very tall lady figures. Not sure when this one was made or where, but probably with the felt bottom, I'm thinking probably the 80s. But she's going to go in the top right hand corner, because if you remember, the other one was in the top left hand corner. And then we're going to have a plate. In the center to anchor my back, or the back of the shelves, not my back. Don't really want an anchor in my back, that would hurt. Okay, and then we've got another one of the party light candle and tea light holders. We've got a box wood candle ring and another one of the Habitat artichokes that I repainted. Now that I've just put that in, I've realised I didn't have an artichoke candle ring on the other one, so I need to rectify that. Okay, then we've got a set of brass deer that I have had in my life ever since I was a child. So these are probably, I don't know, I'm 44 this year, so they've got to be probably, I don't know, at least 40 years old. My mum has had these for a long time and I love them. And brass is making a comeback, but then I've been a fan of brass for some time now, so I think I was slightly ahead of the game. So we've got another doily. This one is slightly less white. It's got more like a kind of coffee colour to it, and that's absolutely fine with me. Need to lift up the plate so it goes underneath the stand. Okay, that's that. And then we have a brown and white covered sugar pot, and this is made by it's Ironstone, Staffordshire, England, and the pattern is Hayride, as you can clearly see there. And this was I think I've got this on eBay. I don't think I've got this on a charity shop. I think I got that from eBay. And we have a small matching open sugar and cream jug or milk jug, and these are I think they're bone china, but it doesn't have anything on there. But again, I got those from eBay. And then we have another one of the Hello pumpkins. If you can hear someone blowing their nose in the background, that's my mum. That's her way of saying hello. Isn't that right, Mum? No. She said no. So that you can understand that she had a tissue around a nozzle. Okay, let's put some lambs there and some foliage all about. Put some sunflowers at the back here and some acorns poking out. Okay, let's go down the elevator and go to the second floor. Okay, So one more plate. I've run out of plate stands, so I've got a tiny piece of blue tack at the front there to stop it from moving. I have a gold plate slash picture stand that I got recently in a charity shop. That's going to go on the right hand side. Then on top of that is a picture of a pheasant, male pheasant and a female pheasant, which again was a recent purchase from a charity shop, and that's going on the stand. One more crocheted doily, and then on the left hand side here we've got the large candlestick. And then we have I believe this is another ironstone plate. This is A&G Meeking, England, made in Avondale, and it's English Staffordshire. Oops, upside down. So that is going in there too. On the left hand side we have, I think this was probably meant to have a lid. I don't have the lid, but I'm not sure actually. And this is the oatmeal made in England by Johnson Brothers. So I'm just going to put a boxwood ball in there. That will go on the left hand side here. And then we have a cream and gold boy and girl. The boy mum's had for years, and then we found the girl on eBay last year. She has a fish jumping out of her basket just there, if you can notice. And the boy's got a book and a newspaper, I think, in his hand. So these are probably from the 80s, maybe the 70s. So they're going in there too. And then the only other thing I'm going to put in there is some foliage and some wooden beads, just to spread the foliage around. Okay, and then that's that level down. Now we need to go down to the ground floor. And the ground floor is the most simple of the shelves. So we have a rattan placemat to anchor my back. And we have a wood slice. We have some pheasant feathers, a lamb's ear candle ring, we have a faux sunflower, and obviously the leaves and the acorn to mimic the adjacent shelf. Like I said, I'm very symmetrical in my decorating. It just takes a bit of finagling to get things to stay where you want them. that's how the unit looks when it's all done. There'll be some photos at the end. I hope you enjoyed this one. You can see me there in the reflection, and you'll see me again soon with another Autumn 2022 Decorate With Me. Take care now. Bye bye.